Hi guys, my name is Evelynn Bengel, and this is my final research paper. It's about Eren Jaeger. He's a character in an animated series Attack on Titan, and this is my thesis question: is he an enemy to humanity? And I'm going to go into detail on the next slide. But I do have a spoiler warning for you guys. If you are currently watching the series or reading the manga, I talk about everything. So if you guys don't want to know about it, then don't go in. So this is Attack on Titan. It's an animated series in the manga, written by Hajime Isayama. The main character is Eren Jaeger. That's who it focuses on, and it prioritizes his struggles in a world full of Titans and other foes. And as I already told you guys, my thesis is Eren Jaeger an enemy to humanity? So I decided to split my thesis into three main parts. I wanted to focus on the three instances in which Eren's role with humanity comes into question. So the first instance is within season 1 when Eren first transforms into a Titan. Eren's role with humanity comes into question at this point because, as people know in season 1, Eren's Titans are the biggest threat to humanity, and Eren transforms into a Titan, and it poses many questions. Is he human? Is he a Titan? Is he an enemy? There's a lot of confusion going around at this point in time, but based off the fact that Eren claimed that he was human and he was willing to work with the Scout Regiment to figure out more about his Titan ability, he didn't want to hurt anyone. Based off of that evidence, I deemed that Eren at this stage was not an enemy to humanity. The second instance that I had was at the end of season 3, when Eren, when the information is revealed that Eren is part of the Eldian Titan race, and it is an oppressed race that is hated by the rest of the world. Eren decides at the end of the season that he has to go and destroy all of the enemies across the ocean so that he can be free. At this stage, he could possibly be determined as an enemy to humanity, but because he wants to go and he wants to kill everybody across the world. But provided that he does not want to harm anybody in Eldia on his island, or I'm sorry, anybody on Paradise, his home island of Paradise, he's not deemed as an enemy as of yet. He just wants to defeat everybody that's across the ocean that has been oppressing his people in his homeland. The third instance is when Eren and his brother enact the rumbling. I deemed that Eren was an enemy to all of humanity at this stage because on one hand, he wants to completely flatten the world with giant Titan feet, but he also endangers his own people, and he causes a lot of problems during the rumbling and following the rumbling that just makes a mess for the rest of humanity. He makes his comrades fight to the death. The Jaegerists and his friends, they end up in a pretty bad altercation because Eren's friends want to stop the rumbling. When the rumbling first begins, he ends up killing members. He ends up killing Eldian people due to the rubble that fall, and then he ends up transforming his own comrades into pure Titans that end up being killed. And those are all just members of his own race, not to mention the millions of people that he had killed throughout the rest of the world. So in conclusion, after Eren has been defeated by the end of the series, taking all of the information into consideration, the answer to the thesis is yes, Eren Jaeger is an enemy to humanity. And why? My main evidence was because he performed the rumbling. The prior two instances didn't have much correlation with it, but they were still important because of Eren's Titan ability, and without his Titan ability, he would not have been able to complete the rumbling. Due to the rumbling, he killed off 80% of humanity, and he also killed members of his own race without any regard to them or their lives. So yeah, that's my essay in a nutshell. I hope you guys find this interesting, and if you'd like to read the manga or watch the animated series, that'd be great. It's a pretty good series. These are my image references, and that's all I have. Thank you guys.